Again, every week we come in here. Go ahead, say the words.
Yeah, I am. So, ladies and gentlemen, happy Friday. It is Friday. It is 6:30, and we are live. Yes, it is That Fantasy Show. I'm your
Every
boy,
time you say we're
CLG,
live,
and
it
yes,
always says. It always says up there that we've been live for like
and
6 or 7 minutes by the time we actually
so
go
as you can
live.
hear, the loudmouth, aka Bruce Wayne, is on the set as well.
Always.
So, how was your fantasy week?
Awful. 2-6. Thank you very much. The only positive I had was that the Bears were on a bye, so they couldn't get a W. This is the only good thing that came out of last week.
What do you mean the
Oh
Bears
no,
had a
that's
bye?
right. That's right. I forgot about that. No, they did. They
Yeah,
played
oh
and
yeah.
got
We
a
want to
fucking
talk,
L.
and we're definitely going to talk about. We're definitely going to talk about that one. We're definitely
Oh
going to
boy.
talk about that.
Well, that's so you would.
So I'm not going to lie. I kind of had a chance to again have a clean sweep of winning every league that I was in, and
I
yeah,
almost had a clean sweep. Almost had a
So
clean sweep.
I went to Brock Purdy.
That he was on my bench.
I wish he was on that person's bench.
Yeah.
Just for the simple fact, before the Sunday came in, I was up, I think 20, 27, I think 30 points.
Ooh.
So I'm like, okay.
How many?
I'm like, all he had was Brock Purdy. All he had was Brock Purdy.
That was it, huh?
That was it. I am up like it was like 138. I was like 138 to like 101 or something like that. So I'm like, okay, Brock Purdy just throws a touchdown. That's cool. If they blow Dallas out, I'm good because all they're gonna do is run the ball.
Right.
Now, part of that, it was going towards the actual setup. I'm watching the game. I'm like, okay. Brock Purdy's throwing, okay. He gets one to Debo, he gets a touchdown to Kittle. I'm like, okay, cool. He gives me like six. He got 16 points. Okay, I'm straight. I'm like, they're blowing out the Cowboys. They made a nice little run for the Cowboys. Then he throws that long bomb. I'm like, okay, now I'm up 4 points. They're at the goal line. I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna run. He's gonna be like, please don't let him sneak it in. Please don't let him sneak it in. Please don't let him sneak it in. The son of a bitch sneaks it in. And I lose 138 to 141.
Ooh, sucks to be you, God.
Well, that was the only game I lost that week. Other than that, I had a clean sweep. I won every week but that one. And I had to be DJ's league.
I am 2-6. You can kiss my furry white ass.
So let's go and get into the headlines. The first thing we definitely need to talk about: Commanders winning in dramatic fashion.
Thank you, Jesus.
If you watch this game, this kid is becoming more and more and more legendary in DC. Watching it, basically, especially from what I heard from first stream podcast, and how they talking about it, ESPN, NFL.com, NFL Network, and
did Lady A and Toothpick tell them in Washington that I was talking shit the fucking that episode? Like they've been playing hard.
I don't know if it was said. I don't know if they knew about the deal. The Commanders might have said, "Look, let's help him out a little bit. Let's go and give him this L, so that way he's still got another week to live."
Right, let him live. Let him live.
Now, the thing is, the Bears. They played this week. They play the Cardinals.
Okay, that's all right.
So
we know what the
thing with this is
throwing the ball.
I do think it's going to be a high scoring game. But I will say this: if you do have DeAndre Swift, I would start him for the simple fact: one, they're going to go back running the ball again. Because I think with the Washington game, because of Washington having that Achilles heel of throwing secondary defense. I think they try to take advantage of that, especially from last year when DJ Moore went ham.
Mm-hmm.
I think they try to do that same thing this year, but it kind of backfired on them. But then when they started running the ball, and then they started letting when they started letting DeAndre Swift, run the ball and things like that, it would open up the playbook a little bit more and able to throw the ball. So on that end, I think what they're going to do with the Cardinals, I really think they're going to actually start. They're going to put the ball in, and I would definitely say DeAndre will be somebody that I would start if you have him in this. Regarding Caleb Williams in the pass defense, I don't see anything wrong. I mean, other than Caleb he has to catch his rhythm. So I feel as though once he catches that rhythm from running from the stumbling and bumbling, sorry.
Come on, words. They're hard.
Once he catches that rhythm, especially with the run, it's going to basically open him up, and he's going to have a better game. And I think they're going to have a better turnout.
They'll have a better game this week, just because they are playing the Cardinals. Like they've gotten pieces, they've gotten better over the years, but the Cardinals are still a bad team.
It's not that they're a bad team. And with the Cardinals, it's kind of like you have this thing that's good working good for you, but you're missing that.
Right.
Like right now, I think the thing that's missing for them is a running game. Even though they have Connor, they don't have a running game.
Right.
So with you having Marvin Harrison, with you having
yeah, come on, you better come up with these names because I'll be no help.
I know.
All I know is Harrison.
But and the quarterback, I said,
the shortstop. Got it.
Kyler Murray.
Right, shortstop.
Right. So, but with Kyler Murray, you still had that scrambling game and things like that. So, I do think the Bears are going to do. Like I said, I don't see this being a high scoring game. I do think though. No, I don't. I don't feel it's going to be a high scoring game.
I think whatever the line is, go over because it's going to be a high scoring game.
I don't see it that way. I do see that. I think the Bears are going to start running the ball more, especially with DeAndre Swift. Wrong league. With DeAndre Swift, he's going to get a lot of touches.
We'll put Taylor Swift out there.
I don't think Kelsey would allow that.
Right, all them other dudes fucking just plowing into her. Yeah.
But one of the questions is, like I said, I do want to know if Chicago was struggling or was it just the Washington game? And I will say I think it's the Washington game. I think that was a heartbreaker on their end for the simple fact one, they had the game won. They went up the field. They made the play. They ran it in, got the score. They left a little bit of clock left on the clock for Hail Mary.
There was 25 seconds left when Washington got the ball back there at the end of the game. There's 25 seconds left. I mean, they legitimately did only really move, what, like 30 yards and then threw that Hail Mary?
Yeah.
Now, again, they have to cover the rest of that for the hell. They do have to cover the rest of that for.
I will say this, Rashad Stevenson, thank you. Even though technically, if you would have been technically, I would have called you would be Alabama of the week. But
technically, he still should be because he did all that shit talking, and he was the one that slapped the ball back.
Yeah, he's the one that he's the one that tipped it. That's why I can't call him Alabama of the week because thanks to him, we got the W.
This is a true statement. But even in that, like, there's a reason it's called a Hail Mary because the same thing happened at the end of the Browns and Ravens game. That was a Hail Mary. It was just a little closer, and they couldn't get it to work.
But even that just shows we definitely won't get into that game as well. But I will say, like the next game is against the Giants, and Commanders. The next game is going to be with the Giants.
That's a W.
Because when it comes to
I just cursed you.
No, because when it comes to the Giants and the Commanders,
excuse me.
For some reason, step their game up when they play Washington. I don't know what it is. It's like when you come, because they can play like crap anywhere else, but when it comes to them playing Washington, their mindset is okay. We came in. We ain't gonna let Washington beat us.
But again, like that was back. Back when that was happening. Like the whole.
It was last year.
Washington wasn't good, bad.
No, it was last year.
That's a true statement. But the last 5 years ish. With Jaden Daniels, they've been doing a lot better. I'm just saying, last 5 years they haven't been bad.
We had that streak. We had that losing streak because we was doing good. Then we hit that streak of playing Buffalo, Miami, Kansas City. We play all playoff contending teams, and we got swept. We didn't do injuries and everything else. And then we're playing our division, and in our division we couldn't catch a rhythm. But Jaden Daniels has it. He's like I said, I'll be the first person to tell you. I was hoping that you would draft Drake May, but I will probably say, hey, front office, good job on everything, changing the environment, the team setup, because even with them getting rid of
Snyder,
not just Snyder, the wide receiver that we had drafted, Jahan Dotson. When we actually had Jahan Dotson. Because he wasn't, doing his thing or showing that he wanted to be a team, he got traded. He's in Philly now, sitting the bench. So I
feel like the only person that has ever worked for, I don't want to fucking be here, get me traded. The only one that worked for is Eli Manning.
That was just his draft day. That was it.
But he straight told, who was it? The Chargers were going to draft him. He was like, "You draft me, I will retire today."
It wasn't even that. That was more of a draft. That was because him and his dad. That was a family thing.
They knew that. The Chargers suck. He was like, "You are not drafting me."
But that was also the same draft they picked up Phillip. They drafted Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, they had to because Eli didn't want to be there.
Whether he wanted to be there or not, they still had who's to say that it would turn out anyway for him? Because I look at the Chargers. You got to remember the Chargers stayed in the playoffs every year when it came to Phillip Rivers.
No. The Chargers did not make the playoff with Phillip Rivers. You can look that up. They got right to that. They got right to that precipice, and they would lose their way out of the playoffs.
No, they've made the playoffs
every year. They do that.
They make the playoffs. They just never go far in the playoffs. It's either they lose in the wild card, they lose in the second round. They've actually made it to a conference championship once or twice.
Way back. I thought we did Phillip Rivers years.
When the Damian Thompson was playing. when Little LT was playing, yeah. Remember when Little LT was playing, Phillip Rivers was that quarterback.
Yeah, but they weren't. You can go ahead and look it up, guys. The Chargers have not made the playoffs for the longest time. They always play themselves out of the playoffs. It gets to that point of the season.
They've made it to the playoffs. They've been in it. They just never go far in the playoffs. They either lose the first game or the second game. They don't make deep runs.
Sounds like the McNabb fucking Eagles.
No.
Who said that? Oh.
Yeah. No. I'll give McNabb credit. We make it to the championship. We just couldn't win it. But he gave us one. We got one. We went to the Super Bowl. We might not have won it, but we went there.
Man, y'all went there because of T.O. and a broken leg.
No. We went there because of Freddie Mitchell and his hands that we want to just thank God for. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, thank T.O. He's what got y'all there.
No. T.O. got us the record. Yeah, T.O. got us the record that we had.
T.O. got y'all to the Super Bowl, and he damn near won it on one.
T.O. didn't play in the Super Bowl. T.O. didn't play in the playoffs.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. He got hurt before the playoffs.
With a broken fucking leg.
No, he was in the Super Bowl. No, he played in the Super Bowl with a broken leg. He did not play the whole playoffs. He got hurt the second to last game in the regular season. He did not play in the playoffs until the Super Bowl.
See this face? Other way. I'm looking right at you. Anyway.
So,
Eagles talk.
But anyway, let's go to the next game to what you wanted to discuss. Your Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. You should be proud of this team. You should be proud.
Oh, we were listening to it. We were listening to the game on the radio on the way home from the Renaissance Festival on Sunday. It was amazing.
Whoa. Y'all went to the Renaissance Festival without me?
Yes, we've gone twice this year, Ciazzi.
We some old folks.
God, like you can, like somebody put a dick in his mouth. My zipper's stuck. I brought you back a really cute. I brought you back a really cute pin, though.
Feelings are hurt.
I got you a really cute pin. I can't tell you what it is, but it's adorable. You'll love it.
Oh, feelings are hurt. Y'all went to the Renaissance? Oh, damn. See how y'all treat me, huh? Damn, I am the black side of family.
That's still Andy.
But anyway.
That's still Andy. I think you're accepted.
But anyway, Cleveland, right now, we seeing a change in the guard. Jameis Winston took over. They played the game. Well, look, put it this way. You can't hit on Winston. 27 for 41 yards, 334 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, not one pick. I was amazed. I'm not going to lie. I was amazed. But, like most backup quarterbacks, can he sustain what he's doing?
And I definitely get that. That's kind of like Flacco. Right now, Flacco's now, we're going to talk about that as well. But you got to at least give him credit. And then on top of that, the stats. Nick Chubb had 52 rushing yards. Cedric Tillman, 7 receptions, 99 yards, 2 touchdowns. Elijah Moore, 8 receptions, 85 yards. Jerry Jeudy, 5 receptions, 75 yards. David Njoku, 5 receptions, 61 yards, and a touchdown. He spread the field around.
Right.
So when you watch that game, Cleveland looked like a completely different team. They didn't look like the deal with the headlights cut on. They actually, it was like I said, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this team could make a run for the wild card.
I can leave now. You're gonna keep just putting blasphemy out there like that.
How are you putting blasphemy with the squad they have? What's to stop them? What's to stop them from making a run for the wild card? I'm not saying they're winning the championship, but with this squad and the schedule they have, who's to say that they can't make a run at least for the wild card?
I mean, if you won't, you can keep saying that. But I got another way of saying that. Where's your dollar?
Sure. Or
all right.
Or
no, I got $1.
Or
we got $1.
You can do the $1. But if I pull this off, next year you want to cruise with me. Next year you want to cruise me.
No.
Yes.
No.
It is decided.
You can keep putting these things out there. I will just say no. You can say that all day long.
It is decided.
We've been through we spent a half hour on this last week. I will not get in a dinghy in a kiddie pool.
It is decided.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
But anyway.
No.
Their next game is with the Chargers. Now I'm not gonna lie.
The Brownies?
Yeah, the next game is with the Chargers. Now I would say this. I would if I had Winston as a quarterback, I would start him on this one, but I would start everybody else. Chubb, Tillman, Moore, Jeudy, and Njoku, because I think he's going to give them big numbers. I think it's going to be one of those. I'm not going to say it's a shootout, but I think Winston will set those big numbers. But I just feel as though the Chargers defense is going to make it difficult for him.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one name that's going to make it real difficult for him to put
Bosa.
up good put. There you go.
We know Bosa.
Popping Raven man himself.
Now the Ravens, I think they finally knew what they needed. Even with this loss, them picking up Deontay Johnson, I think that is the missing piece that they needed. Because everybody else, I would say, are speedsters. There is no primary person. Deontay Johnson is now going to be that primary wide receiver. I think for that, I'm not saying he's going to be that guy to where I'm going to say he's going to be like a Josh Downs. He's going to be able to give you those short yardage. He's going to be able to give you those middle yardage because you already have Bateman and you have Flowers that's going to blow the roof. They're going to go for those long distance bombs. Unfortunately, I do feel as though when it comes to with that, Lamar Jackson don't have that arm to launch it. But he will. Like I said, they will be high.
No, he doesn't. We saw that.
Right, but I will say this. This pick, this actual transaction, this gives them give them a run with the Chiefs. If they would have played the Chiefs and Deontay is really into the game, I got the Chiefs winning this game. Because one, they have a primary person they can throw to besides Mark Andrews as a tight end and Isaiah Washington as a tight end. Because all thing they got to do is basically cover the speedsters. Now you have somebody that you can actually throw, that receiver that can throw it to and actually get bigger yards out of it. So if you actually feel as though if you do need an actual wide receiver, I would highly look at picking up Deontay Johnson. Keep him in your team first. Keep him in your bench. Just kind of watch him get himself situated. Because I think
but if you need somebody this week, like why not just start him anyway? You're gonna see regardless.
But he's not gonna get the touches like that. He's not gonna get he's probably gonna get a few touches. He's gonna be like DeAndre, like Hopkins. Hopkins got a few touches.
Right.
But I'll probably say once playoff time comes in, he's for fantasy, he's gonna be something for us. In December, he's gonna be something to have.
I can see that.
But then the next one we got Detroit and the Titans. Whew, Lord.
Oh, Jesus. That stuff that's coming up, or was that last week?
That was last week. 52 to 14. This is the third week. Detroit has been dominated. And the scary thing, this is without Hutchinson. This is their game that they play without Hutchinson.
Well, no, it's because everybody else there like, our dude went down.
It's next man up. It's next man up. However, there are looks, and we probably won't discuss this about certain trades that could be in the play and what it will look like towards fantasy. But look, here's the stats. Listen to the stat.
Isn't the trade deadline coming up?
Yeah. But listen to these stats from the game.
Okay.
Jared Goff, 12 for 15 yards for 85 yards and 3 touchdowns. This fool only threw for 85 yards.
That's all he had to throw for.
Exactly.
Gibbs was running like a madman.
Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs, 127 yards, 1 TD, 1 reception, 6 yards. Sam Laporta, 6 receptions, 48 yards, 1 TD. Now, you also have to remember, Jameson has been on suspension. And as I said...
you got to bring up Laporta like that. Like, he finally had a good week. He couldn't have a good week when we had the damn bet going, but he had a good week this week.
The reason I do say this is because if you look at Laporta, like I said, with the weapons that they have, his role was going to diminish because you had Jameson excelling, you got Amon-Ra St. Brown, and you have Gibbs.
Right.
So on top of that, that kind of took away from him from being for the offense. But with Jameson being out,
I was just mad about that 1 week. I was just mad about that 1 week because they were just using him for run blocking, and and Decoy going the other damn way. They kept throwing it to the 88. I think his name's right. The other tight end. They're going to him more than they were Laporta. That, but that was that week, not recently. They've been fucking just killing that boy.
Put it this way, Amon-Ra St. Brown only had 2 receptions for 7 yards and that was the touchdown.
Right.
So when you look at stuff like that, it was like, dude. Here's my question on that: have they hit their overall stride? Because right now it's like what is their respect? Unless they make a trade to complement Hutchinson, which is basically either going to be Max Crosby or Myles Garrett.
I think Crosby ain't leaving. Crosby already told ownership he wants to be a Raider for life. So Crosby's not going anywhere.
Well, what about Myles Garrett? Okay, you see Garrett.
Man, they already. I hate saying it this way because it's just because there's a lot of money. They already lost 1 superstar, at least 2, honestly, with Mari Cooper getting gone too. Like they can't lose a third one in the season.
Well, here's the thing.
Look, if they do that wild card thing you're talking about.
Well, no, they've already given up their actual season. So what they're doing is stalking draft picks.
Right, but
Garrett. Like
you already got. You know what
Garrett. That's a guaranteed first and second rounder.
Oh yeah, but you don't want to. Like the fans, they'll never turn on the team in Cleveland. Like they'll turn on ownership and whatnot, but they won't turn on the team itself.
Well, think about it. Think about it this way: 1, they got that new stadium they're trying to build, so they already got the stadium built out. Now, on top of that, whenever they want to do something like that, this change is going to come. They want to change the environment. They want to change the look. And when it comes to that, players are going to get
change. You don't change the look. You can change the look of the way the team's built, but you can't change the look of the Browns. The Browns are an icon. Like you leave that alone.
No, I'm not talking about change the Browns. I'm more about changing how they did the Commanders. Not the change, but how they changed the environment, how they changed the team.
Right.
Now with this team, it's kind of okay. You know what? We got rid of Watson, so we got out. So we want to get rid of Watson. We still got Njoku. We still got these players, so we want to build around these players. Let's start a new beginning. Let's find a quarterback that we had before with
with Flacco.
No, with what's his name? Damn.
Tim
I can't believe. No. Oh hell no.
There's a plethora of them. There's like 67 starting quarterbacks since
like
Tim
Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
Like Baker Mayfield. Them getting rid of Baker Mayfield was kind of like, okay, he was your kind of like your franchise.
Right.
Now y'all just didn't go around him.
He wanted to be like, and the worst part is like Baker Mayfield was the perfect dude for Cleveland because he is a work pale fucking blue collar, get your ass in there, get your job done, right, and be an asshole while you're doing it. But
true, so basically a Clevelander,
right? Like he was good in there, and they did not give him anything to work with. So.
But
he did have.
Like Cooper I said, I can definitely see them making. I can definitely see them trying to make a change in Cleveland with the team. So, like I said, I would definitely, like I said, if Myles Garrett is one of those key components, you can get rid of Myles Garrett. If you can find a way to get rid of Watson, I would probably say 2 choices. Either one, release him or trade him. And
there's one choice: release.
I'll probably say there's one team that might take him. I'll say there's one team that might take him. Vegas.
The hell out of here! You think the fucking accusations were bad before he goes to Vegas? The whole place is fucked.
Well, you know they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So
yeah, his stupid ass will put it online.
no, because they have a guy. Remember, he wasn't the one that told.
Oh God, he goes to Vegas. They will set the strip on fire.
Hey, the strip might get a profit.
Oh God.
But with Cleveland, yeah, I want to say it's something. If they don't do it now, I think, like I said, they're going to make some big changes. Like I said, I think with Cooper, his contract was over, was going to be pretty much over with. So, because remember, they didn't renew his contract. This is all from Dallas' contract,
right?
So it's like, well, we might as well trade him instead and not lose anything,
right? Because he would have been unrestricted, right?
Yeah. Now the Ravens, though, like I said, their next game is against the Broncos. Now, to be honest with you, this might test that actual receiving core because Denver's defense is not something to sleep over.
Okay, but I'll take your word for it. I don't believe you, but I'll take your word for it.
To be honest with you, bro, their defense is pretty legit.
All right.
And like I said, I'll probably say with Lamar, it's definitely we definitely get to see with Zay. You know, like I say, you got Zay Flowers. You got
in Denver or in Baltimore.
I want to say probably in which city say in Baltimore or Denver.
I don't know. Sip didn't say a damn thing.
I thought she said something.
No, I asked. Are they in?
I think they're in Baltimore.
Mm. All right, might be a little closer. It's hard going to that Mile High Stadium, right? Like if you only have to do it once or twice a year, like Denver, they're used to it. Like they have to play there all the time.
Yeah.
Right. Well, other teams coming in.
They're not in the division, so they don't have to play it. It's not a team.
Right. It's not right. Yeah, they won't have to go there twice a year. But if you have to just go there, play a game, and leave, like it's a little harder to do that.
True. But I start over. I definitely would say that the Ravens, this would be a test for their backfield. We already know Derrick Henry's going to go bulldoze and go crazy, get his numbers. We know Lamar Jackson is going to do his MVP numbers, whether it was from his feet or from throwing. But we get to see here how good their actual backfield is going to be, because if they're trying to make a run with Kansas City, I do believe that Deontay Johnson is the key. I'm not saying he's going to be the one that helps them win it, but by him being on that team and maybe being that primary defender or being that primary wide receiver, it's going to open up a whole lot more receivers and a whole lot more people, and it's going to be very more.
Man, how the hell do you think the rest of that receiving room feels if they're going to bring dude in? You're the number one now. We've been here doing this. Like, don't one of us get a chance? No, you're just gonna bring this dude in, and he gonna be the number one. All right, got it.
Well, you got to think, if you're in that room, you already know what your role is on this team.
Right.
You already know your role. So if I'm bringing somebody to make, I'm not saying he's gonna be that person to, okay, you know what? Yeah, with this type of person, we can actually make him, I can say a primary receiver, but we can make plays for him that'll get you guys open.
Yeah, true that.
This ain't about being a primary defender, but I need that person so I can actually, okay, you know what, we can make a play for him to where he can catch the ball here, he can catch the ball there, and because of the way he plays, he's going to free up those other two. He's going to free up Bates. He's going to free up Flowers. He's going to free up Derrick Henry. He's going to free up
pull the backers off of the line helps running backs.
I'll say what?
Anything that'll pull the linebackers off the line helps the running backs, regardless.
Exactly. And it also helps the tight ends because now they got open space. And then on top of that, if I'm not doubling or tripling somebody, if I got to do man coverage and I got two speedsters, I already know they're gonna break the roof open because they're gonna get past that coverage. But if I got speed, I'm gonna stay in coverage. But now I got somebody that can actually that can pick and point, and I can just throw it to him and make my moves all the way down. And yet I still have a tight end. I still got two tight ends to worry about, a running back, and two speedsters that can run through the slot. Yeah, that's gonna make it a whole lot harder to defend. Yeah, I can't just do cover 2 coverage on that.
Tampa 2, baby.
Tampa 2 cover 2. Tupac, 2 pick, whatever. Bottom line is going to be this. They're going to find a way to
pick into this.
With that. Huh?
Don't bring 2 pick into this.
Hey, look, shout out to my man Pick because I ain't gonna lie, I got fined Tuesday.
Oh
So Pick checks in the mail.
I ain't paying no fines. Y'all have to come after me. Y'all have to get some legal stuff against me.
I actually got fined from the show. So,
for shame.
Pick checks, like I said, checks in the mail. You should get it sometime soon.
The hell did you say?
Well, the conversation was.
Don't say it again, because you say it again, you'll end up getting fined on this goddamn show.
No, they had no, and I'll definitely bring this. Like I said, I'll definitely give. The discussion was, and it was regarding the AFC West.
Okay.
Basically, comparing dogs. What team was what dog? You know, are they the ones that stay on the porch? Are they this type of dog, that type of dog? And they went to the Raiders. I think it was the Raiders that we brought up. And I said, "Oh, Yeller."
But take my behind the fucking shed.
Yeah. I said, "Oh, Yeller." I was going to say, look, when they said the multiple Raiders, I was going to say Cujo, but I said, hold on, I've been fined once. I can't do it again.
Right.
But they basically they broke it down to say, okay, which dog would be considered from that. And they had a lot of points, but yeah, like I said, Pick, checks in the mail. Hope you enjoy it. That's that way we can help out with the golf course. Next thing I do want to talk about is the Texans and the Colts. And this is for 2 things. One, as you know,
the hell out of here.
What you mean?
Of all people on the field, like yes, he ran 3 straight times, but you are the quarterback. Like, you don't get to tap yourself out. Like, you don't get to leave for a play. Like, you keep your ass out there and do your damn job. Like, he legitimately abandoned his entire team for 45 seconds.
Well, and that's why Flacco is now in.
Good old Shane Falco.
And he's there for the rest of the season.
Right. I saw that and was like Richardson the Raiders might end up getting some Richardson in them because, like, I don't know if there's any coming back from that.
Well, here's my thing with this.
He legitimately did, like, that drive, like, all that, and then tapping himself out and walking off that field, like, you straight up quit on the team.
Well, here's my thing with this. Flacco makes the team better.
Flacco's a good game manager.
He makes the team better. Either way you want to call him a game manager, whatever. We've seen what he did in Cleveland. He did a good job with Cleveland to make him to go to the playoff. I'm not in there, like I said. He when it comes to the regular season, Flacco can play for that. He'll play for that paycheck. He's going to play this. He's going to play his part. And I think that's good for the team. Now, fantasy-wise, who's the number 1? Because I'm not going to lie.
Flacco, I don't think there is one.
With Flacco, it's Josh Downs. And when Flacco is starting, I love Flacco starting when he has Josh Downs because while he looks for Josh Downs. Now we know Pittman is going to get those long attacks. We know Pierce is going to get those long bomb attacks. But to eat the field up, if I need a quick 6 to 7 yards to throw it, he's giving it to Josh Downs. And Josh Downs is either going to he's going to catch it at the 6, and he's going to give you another 9.
Yeah. All you got to do is make that first guy miss. You got another 7 yards.
Exactly. And on top of that, with
Right.
the way Flacco plays, it does help for Jonathan Taylor as well because he opens the field up. Because not only do you have to worry about Downs, you still have to worry about Pittman, you still have to worry about Pierce, and you also have to deal with the tight end Wiley Cox. Now, with all them being with all them being spread out, that gives Taylor a chance to run the ball even better. Now, the next game is the Vikings. This is going to be a Sunday night game, so this is going to be pretty interesting. Honestly, I'm excited for this game.
It's rough playing the Vikings right now. The Vikings are trying to put it on, like turn everything on and get moving, but I guess it's going to be a hard one.
Well, you got to realize the Vikings only lost. They're 5-2.
Right. The Vikings are doing their damn thing, but like it's again same thing. Are they in Minnesota or are they in Indianapolis?
Oh, they're in Minnesota.
They're in Minnesota. Ugh. Yeah, dude, going up there, man. That's rough.
But it'd be an interesting game. And like I said, with Flacco's that guy to where he's going to make. Like I said, the only question is who's the number one? Is it Pittman or is it Downs?
There isn't one. It's kind of like the Flacco plays the way like New England played for all them years. There really wasn't like they had your ones and your slot guys, but they spread the ball around so damn much that it's not one guy. There is no set number one. It's the entire damn team.
Well, here's the thing: when Richardson played, it was Pittman,
right?
And with
Flacco in there,
right? With Flacco, he does spread it out, but more targets are going to Josh Downs than to Michael Pittman.
Because Flacco's an old man. He's not throwing the ball 80 yards down the fucking field like he used to.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So right now, with that being said, like I said, who's the number one? And is it Pittman or is it Downs? Now, like I said, either way, I'm starting. Like I said, when it comes to Flacco, I'm starting Downs because I know for some reason with Flacco, he has a better connection with Downs. He's going to get more.
It's because he's running shorter. He's running shorter routes.
Right, so he's going to get more. He's going to get more targets. So that's why it's like whenever Flacco, as soon as I see Flacco, I'm like, yo, I'm starting Josh Downs. Like I said, Pittman will still give you those long range scores. He'll give you the good 20-yard catches, 30-yard catches, but they won't be consistent.
Right.
So, like I said, I'm going with Josh Downs for Sunday night.
Isn't there a Germany game this week?
No.
Is that next week or
next week? Next week is the 10th.
10th, got it.
And that's the Giants and Panthers, and we'll talk about that next week. So,
all I know is I can't wait for Thursday to get here. Sorry, next Thursday. Like I need this week to get over with. I need next Thursday to get here. The only reason there will be no more political ads. It would just be stupid ass fucking just regular like Pepsi and Tostitos commercials. I'll be all right with that. God.
Now here's my problem with this. Here's with the Texans. Now, like I said, the Texans beat the 23-20 on that. Now, again, they lost to Stephon Diggs. He's out for the season with a torn MCL. Mixon is on fire. You know how we talked about Jahmyr Gibbs? Mixon is doing the same damage with Texans. You actually seen that last night when they played the Jets. But with Diggs being out, who now steps up? Now, we got they do have Tank Dell, and Tank Dell but he's not a main person. So right now you still have Nico Collins still out. Not Tay Diggs. Stephon Diggs
he's done right. Yeah, they're getting the Texans are fucking just starved for wide receiver talent right now.
Do you see the Texans trying to make a trade? And to be honest with you, I would shoot for Calvin Ridley.
Really? You think Atlanta
Yeah.
will give him? He's with Atlanta, right? Yeah.
No,
No.
he's with the Titans.
Oh.
And they just got rid of. And they just got rid of.
Red
Hopkins.
Right. God. it always gets to this point of the season anyway, where one, trade deadline's coming up. Two, the ones that are trying to make a push and make it to the playoffs and possibly the Super Bowl, they're just asking for anybody that will upgrade their roster.
Well, right now with the Texans, it's kind of like you need that because if you watch Thursday night's game, jeez, it was like, dude, I felt bad for Stroud. I'm like, dude, he has nobody really to throw to.
Nobody.
Everybody hurt. You still have Dole Schultz. Messi, it was kind of like with John Messi, he just didn't have that timing.
Right.
So it's like, no, you need another, again, you need a primary receiver. And right now, I'll probably say Calvin Ridley. Oh, he'll make it.
Hell Megatron.
Oh, he'll Megatron. But with Calvin Ridley, you need that type of play. You need that type of player. So I would not get to see him getting traded before this trade deadline is over with. Because right now, unless, like I said, with the Texans, I do see Nico Collins getting better, but how long is this going to take?
Right. It's a hammy with him, right?
No, yeah, I think it's a hammy. I think it was a hamstring or something like that. Because he's been out for almost, 3-4 weeks?
I think so, something like that. He made what? 2 good catches, got that touchdown, walked right off the fucking field. Like,
I thought it was one touchdown. He had that 63. Yeah, it was like a 73-yard one, and that's when it hit him.
Yeah, ran that bitch in there, going, "Oh, my hammy, my calves are so tired."
Now, next game, let's talk about these Chiefs.
They're what, 6-0 now, right? Like
they
on
are
accident.
they are 7-0.
7-0. They you watch a Chiefs game and it's like I don't know how they keep fucking winning. Well, I really don't. Like I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I ain't a Chiefs hater. But like watching their games, they should not be winning these games.
And I said this last week when it came to the Chiefs. It's not that the Chiefs are losing the games; it's the teams.
Trying not to lose. Right.
No, they're playing not to lose. No, they're not playing. No, it's not that. They're playing to where we have them. We got them.
Right. We got them.
And instead of actually trying to capitalize on it, they're trying to do too much towards the win.
Right.
Instead of doing what they need to do, they're trying to do too much, and then they get caught up with the refs. And I say this, and this is Dale Wiley. If you're listening, yes, this is one of your best quotes ever. Never let the refs win you the game.
Right. Yeah. Don't let it go.
And the Chiefs aren't doing that. They're winning the games on. They're not letting the refs win the game for them. They're trying to win the games. The other players are so caught up trying to dominate or trying to make a highlight that they fail to realize, all I gotta do is this. No, I did too much now. They got the ref caught up, and the Chiefs are still playing the way they're playing.
Right.
So let's be real. The Chiefs should be 4. To be honest, I think the Chiefs should be 4-3. They should have lost to the Bengals.
Right.
They should have lost to who else? They should have lost to the. I'm gonna say they should have lost to the Falcons because they played the Falcons, right?
I think so. Yes.
They should have lost to the Falcons, and they should have lost to.
You said they should have lost to the Bears. Don't say that. That'll give them 5. Don't say that.
No. I said Bengals, not the Bears. Bengals.
Oh, Bengals. Okay. Yeah, no, the Bengals have been real good this season about shooting themselves in the fucking foot.
But those, like I said, those games, it was another game. I'll probably say no. Honestly, the Raiders had a chance to beat them too.
Right. Every game they've had the chance to lose the damn game, and they've every week found a way to win.
I'm sorry, 49ers. The 49ers should have beat them.
Yeah. Everybody should have fucking beat them. Everybody they played should have beat them.
No, just those 3 teams. But they messed up. Now, with the Raiders, like I said, when they beat the Raiders, they made a point. And right now, you saw if you had Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback in this league, in your fantasy leagues, you got what you paid for.
Yeah.
Because right now, that was the Patrick Mahomes that everybody wanted to see. He was saying 27-38, 262 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, ran for 17 yards. You finally got that Patrick Mahomes we all wanted to see.
Right, they finally got the ball to fucking Kelsey. Jesus. I know you got it right there in front of you. Like, what did I get out of Kelsey last week?
Let's think DeAndre Hopkins, because now you have Hopkins on one end, you got Xavier Worthy on the other end, and then you got Kareem Hunt running that ball.
Running that ball.
So so right now with the Chiefs, I'll probably say that they kind of with the Ravens, when the Ravens stood, they made a move. The Chiefs said, "Oh, you know what? We already got you.
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
That's sweet." They just put oh, that's sweet. They think they got us. They tried that we had Hopkins. So it was kind of like that. And to be honest, this team is going to be even more dangerous. Now, they do play Tampa Bay this week. And scary thing, I'll be confident with this. I think Tampa Bay might cause them to get their first loss.
Man, you better stop that.
Tampa
Bay's beat the hell up too. Tampa Bay's beat the hell up too. They're missing Godwin, right?
Yes. Offensively, yes. Defensively, hasn't changed.
That's fine, but if the defense is constantly on the field, they gonna get tired.
You're right. The defense is gonna be tired, but on top of that, you also you found some other players. You also have, like I said, you the tight end Otto. He's kicked it in. Bucky Irving, the running game, they've kicked it in.
Bucky.
So on top of that, the what's his name? I want to say Sheffield. I want to say the wide receiver Sheffield, who actually played with Baker Mayfield when he was in Oklahoma. So you still have that. You still have that connection.
How do you know he played with him in Oklahoma? That's fucking weird. Were you in the room?
They announced it in the game.
Never mind.
They said it was his team. I got it. But I'm like, dude, yeah, they said in the game. It was like, yeah, when he threw it, like, yeah, he hasn't thrown him since he was playing, since they were teammates in Oklahoma.
See, there you go, teammates. All you said is that he played with him in Oklahoma. That's
not. Go to your room. Go to your room.
Highbrow stuff here, man.
Go to your room.
Stuff here.
Sip.
That's where I'm at. I'm in my room.
Sip, make him go to his room. Tell him to stay in the corner. No, the Raiders, they need a quarterback. And and to be honestly,
who they got slinging the pill right now anyway?
Gardner Minshew.
Oh, what's wrong, man? Don't you do not besmirch the mullet and the stash. All right.
Dude, they're 2-6. I don't got to say anything.
Right. They are. But
they're 2-6. So what can I say?
Right, they're still getting over to losing old Smoky Eyes. So
again, with the trade line coming in, and I actually thought about this when somebody brought it up, and that wouldn't be a bad idea sending Bryce Young to Oakland. I mean, to Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah, but they can't right now because they don't have another quarterback. They're still waiting on Dalton to come back.
What are you talking about?
In Carolina, right?
Yeah, they got another quarterback.
Do they? Who's the other one?
I can trade Gardner Minshew, or I can trade Aiden O'Connell. plus the pick.
But still,
I really think that I think that kid needs a fresh start because whatever happened in Carolina is affecting his game. Because we seen to where he was improving. We see how he was his first year. Second year, he kind of improved a little bit. This year, it was like he tanked. Like whatever was going on in his life was just like.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's the same thing I told. It's the same thing I told him at work. Yeah, like when you go to work, when he steps inside that stadium, outside shit goes away. Outside shit goes away.
It was kind of like my relationship with Chrissy.
No, you're not allowed to bring that up. If I'm not allowed to bring it up, you're not allowed to bring it up. But I will say I've never been happier to see fucking clothes just come flying down the stairs. It was hilarious. Anyway, if I'm not allowed to bring it up, you're not allowed to bring it up. No. Stop. Move on.
It happened.
It's not nice. It did. I watched it. I was there for the whole damn thing.
I'm glad. Hey, I'm surprised you ain't video recorded.
We didn't have those phones that. Oh no, I mean we did have the Nextels, but I don't think we had the good ones that would record shit yet.
No. But with the Raiders, the next game is with the Bengals.
They got a chance then.
Huh?
They got a chance then. The Bengals have been garbage.
With the Nightmare Burrows. Something's missing with the Bengals.
Yeah, it's a haircut.
No, it's not. It's not Cincinnati Nightmares. It's not the Cincinnati Nightmare. It's not Chris. It's not Cody Burrows. Point,
no. Cody Burrows ain't a nightmare right now. Like he's more of a daydream.
It's not Joe Burrow. It's something's missing on that squad. And I want to say it's the running game, but it's not. I really can't because Chase Brown is actually stepping up. You can't say it's the throwing game because you still got Jamar Chase doing his thing. Higgins. Something's missing on that team.
Direction.
Because if you're looking at Burrow's stats, Burrow should not be balling like this, and for them to have the record that they have.
It's direction. Like they're out there, they're doing what they're told. It's just what they're being told to do is wrong.
Something like I say, I'll probably say, yeah, there needs whether it's leadership, and I'll probably say that was probably it when Joe Mixon left, that leadership left.
Yeah.
Because I would probably say you kind of see the team different now, the same way when Dallas left when Dan Quinn left Dallas. Okay. Because if for some reason, like I said, when it came to Dan Quinn leaving, I'm like, okay, so how is Dallas defense going to be the same? Because to be honestly, the way Dallas defense played, that's the way the offense looks so good. Now we see that Dan Quinn is gone. The defense is meh. And then the offense is kind of like, dude, what the hell?
Mediocre.
Mediocre ain't a word.
That's a good word, though.
No, mediocre ain't even a word. It's kind of like, no, we can't. Mediocre. It's worse than mediocre. It's between mediocre
a great word.
And piss poor.
That's like
we need something between mediocre and piss poor. We need that right there in the middle, right there.
You're like a 15-point word in Scrabble. Then you get the 50 for it being 7. Yeah. Anyway.
But I will say this. I would say Cody. I'm not Cody. I want to call it Cody. But Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow gonna get his man. I'll give the W to the Bengals. Because right there, Brock Bowers, he needs a consistent quarterback, and that's why I feel as though either you trade to get Watson or you trade to get Young.
I think it'll end up being Richardson. If anybody gets gone, it's going to end up being Richardson. Like nobody's taken on Watson's contract, and I guarantee you Carolina wants at least one more year out of Bryce Young before they ditch him.
Well, no, remember rookies are 3 years?
5-year contracts.
Oh, I say rookie get 3-year contracts?
Yeah, no, rookie deals I believe are 5 years. Because they're 4-year contracts with that 5th year option. I do believe.
So basically, he can be a free agent after 4th year.
Right? Yeah, if they get him. Yeah, they get him one more year. It'll be his third. It'll be his 3rd year or his 4th year. It's his 3rd year.
This is
next
3rd
year.
year now.
This is
This
3rd
is his
year.
3rd
Then
year.
yeah,
Now.
yeah, they'll give him next year, and they probably won't even. They probably won't take his fucking option and just let him either get rid of him or tank it out.
But
So yeah, I think if anybody goes to Las Vegas, it'll end up probably being Anthony Richardson. Because there's no walking back what he did.
Richardson,
Sunday.
no. I got Richardson. If anybody will probably take him, it'll be Miami.
Yeah, I think Miami's all right. I think Miami's all right with what is it, Huntley in the back? That's fine.
Like I said, I got Miami and maybe New Orleans.
I can see New Orleans. I can see Bryce Young going. I can see Bryce Young in New Orleans.
Or the Giants.
No, like the Giants want Daniel Jones to work so bad. They want that to work so bad.
Danny Jones on the last year of his contract.
Is he? Oh, well, he better play better. He's gonna be sitting the pot. He's gonna be working at Sitco next year.
Danny Jones on the year is the end of his contract. I could see the Giants making a trade for him. I could see Miami. Well, if like I said, I don't see him making a trade, but more him sound with Miami. But like I said, the only thing, like I said, the only thing I'm saying is that because with Oakland, they need a quarterback because you got Brock Bowers balling. You don't have any receivers. You don't have any primary receivers because one of them decided to go drunk driving and get arrested and got kicked off the team.
All I did was wreck my Jeep. Fuck.
No. He killed a person.
Jesus, no, I didn't do that. Fuck you.
Rather not. Sip had him light work. But the Raiders, it's like the Raiders have to start over. If you're looking at the Raiders have to start over from scratch. Right now, the only thing you have been working good for you is Brock Bowers. I'm telling you,
you got Brady as a Brady is a not minority, minimal owner. You got 10% of them.
That's an owner. Right? What does that got to do with anything? Only that means that he gets to sell some of his stock.
He gets to sit next to Mark Andrews, who has like the most like chili bowl haircut of any man I've ever seen. Like whatever PF Chang's he got his office set up at in Vegas, like I think he lets him cut his hair too.
You leave Bucky Larson alone.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Leave Bucky Larson alone. He worked hard to own that team.
Oh yeah, real hard.
The point he did, he deserved to have that team. Leave Bucky Larson alone. All he needs is some lighter teams.
Jesus Christ! He looks like Uncle Fester when he got his wife.
No, he looks like Bucky Larson. You pull up a picture of Bucky Larson and him. It is a spit image. Oh. They didn't say Bucky Larson based on true events because now he is now the owner of the Raiders.
Well, yeah. I mean, it took his daddy dying, but yeah, we'll say he shows up again when you're fucking. Your main business office is the dining room of a PF Chang's guy. Like, come on now.
Hey, when you're making money, you're making money.
How spicy you want your Chang's though?
So let's look at some of the performances we had last week.
Yeah, go ahead. Put them up here. I know you've been dreading doing this right here.
Actually, no. I have no problems with this.
And the worst part, I had a decent week, and I still lost my damn game. God. I'm not gonna go drink bleach. I'm just gonna go drink a tub of salt and just let it get over with. I'm just gonna be salty all week.
You didn't just throw a sudden. No, you didn't.
Oh, I won't. No, boo that. Locked in.
All right. So right now, let's take a look at some of the I want to say the MVPs.
Okay.
So right now, this is this week's MVPs. Jalen Hurts gave you 35.
Oh, damn.
He gave you 35.14 for 236 yards, 1 touchdown, 37 yards rushing, and 3 rushing touchdowns. James Cook got you 111 rushing yards, 2 TDs, 3 receptions for 22 yards, 28.3. Devon Etienne got you 97 yards rushing, 6 receptions for 50 yards and a touchdown for 27.6. CD Lamb went bonkers with 13 receptions, 146 yards, 2 touchdowns, 39.6. Lamb McConkey, dude, he is something to look at. He's something to watch. If he's available, grab him. Because right now, 6 receptions, 100 yellow yards, and 2 touchdowns. Dude, he's been balling lately.
There you
go. Cade Otton, the tight end for the what I was talking about for Tampa Bay. He got you 9 receptions for 81 yards, 2 TDs, 29.1. Cedric Tillman from the Browns got you 7 receptions, 99 yards, 2 TDs for 20.9. Mm-hmm. The defense was actually a tie. The Steelers and the Lions both had 13 points. Okay. And the kicker was Anders Carlson for San Francisco for 16 points. And that was a cool story with him. What happened was, I guess he had tried out for a certain team. He got kicked. I think he tried out for the Bears. Got kicked off the Bears. Still went to work and still did his job. Came in with that week against the Cowboys, and went ham. Got you 16 points, all field goals.
There you go.
So if you had this lineup, this came to 245 points, 245.84 points.
God. Like, I swear to God, anybody scores that against me, like, I'll just quit the league. Like, I'll put my shit on auto and just quit the league. Anybody ever scored 245 points on me, I'm done. I will never play again. I won't even watch football. I'll just turn it off. I sit in silence on Sundays going, I don't know what the hell I did.
Well, listen,
did something wrong. God, don't look at me like that, Slickback.
Do you see these stats? These are the bottom. This is the actual bottom lineup. These are the sweetest taboos.
Oh, but you have the greatest quarterback of all time right there.
Say what?
You have the greatest quarterback of all time right there. Like, what the hell happened?
He played Washington because he only got 9.34 points. Devin Singletary got you 4.3. Nick Chubb got you 5.2. Amari Cooper got you 1.3. Tyler Lockett got you 1.9. Pat Freemouth got you 3.9. Michael Pittman got you 2.6.
Well, you got Lockett on there twice.
Say what?
Well, you got Lockett on there twice.
Oh, shoot. I messed up. Yeah,
For shame. For shame. Look at him. Look at him, Slickback. Look at him. Let me get my belt out.
The Bengals defense got you -4. And Carlos Santos got you 1. So if you had this lineup, you only had 25.54 fantasy points.
Ugh. If you have that lineup, quit playing fantasy football.
Now, what you've been waiting for?
I didn't even know, but I'm there.
And here's our weekday lineup. So
Yay.
I had Aaron Rodgers, Breece Hall, Javonte Williams, Brock Bowers, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Terry McLaurin, the Denver defense, and Seibert as the kicker. They got me 108.32. You had Jared Allen, Saquon Barkley, J.K. Dobbins, Travis Kelce, Evan McPherson, Marvin Harrison, Jackson and Jigba, Najee Harris, and you had the Washington defense that got you 139 points.
They did.
So that means on the scoreboard, you actually won a game. Give it up for me.
No, don't applaud me. I'm still 2-6. I suck.
Speech, come on. How does it get that first win?
It don't matter. I think I sent you essentially the same lineup for this week. Oh, like I said, that was legitimately that's my lineup for the week right there, and I lost that game. Oh,
but you won this one, so congratulations.
No, I don't get shit for winning this game.
And right now, let's see. With the Bears are still 4-3.
Yes, come on, pushing for that fucking minus 500. Let's go. We're gonna get there.
So
we're gonna get there. We're stuck at 4. We're good. Y'all
now
suck.
week 8 lineups. You say you got your set up. So
yeah, I sent it to you yesterday.
Yeah. So basically, it's the same numbers as last week.
Yep.
So what I'm going with.
Go ahead.
QB,
what do you got for me? Cheating ass
QB, I'm going with. It was a toss up either between Jaden Daniels, because they're playing the Giants, or Kirk Cousins because they're playing Dallas.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna put my money on Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, but Kirk could be Kirk.
He could be. Running back, I'm going with. Again, I'm going with Derrick Henry.
Okay. You cheating ass cheater, but all right, just you keep picking people.
Look, I'm trying to make the best lineup for everybody. So I'm saying Derrick Henry. Second running back was going to be, I would say Jahmyr Gibbs, but they're playing because how he's been playing, and I would give them to Green Bay, but for some reason I think Green Bay is going to. I think Green Bay is going to.
Yeah, they might get him. They might get him. Jordan Love back yet or no?
Say what?
Jordan Love back yet or no for Green Bay?
It's still undetermined. They say he was practicing.
Oh, is he still day to day? Okay.
Yeah, but even with Malik Willis, it's just
right. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I'm with you.
Golf sucks outdoors.
Yeah, most quarterbacks suck outdoors. You put them in the dome.
No. You look at Golf's record; he is terrible outdoors.
That's why they got rid of him in LA.
You want some quarterbacks to where, they'll do a good job here, they'll do a good job there. No, he is terrible outdoors. If he's not in the indoor stadium, he is Charles Barkley terrible.
Terrible. God. Told you, Goff reminds me a lot of Phillip Rivers because he is wildly inconsistent. Like 1 week he's the world beater.
Because when it comes to but and I'll admit this, he's played a whole lot better this year than I expected. Because whenever I've seen when Golf played last year, after he had that Super Bowl run and he didn't make it,
right?
He played just like garbage. Now I will give this because this year even though they had a chance to go to Super Bowl and they lost, he's playing better. He's playing focused.
Locked in.
Yeah. Sure, he's playing focused. I'll definitely give him that. But for my running back, I ain't gonna go Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm gonna stick with the high head and go Jahmyr and say Jahmyr Gibbs. Wide receiver 1, I'm going Jamar Chase.
Okay. We just had that conversation, but all right.
Wide receiver 2, I'm gonna go Scary Terry.
Scary Terry? You can go Noah Brown. He's the one that caught your damn Hail Mary. He just standing there in the middle of the end zone. Oh, look, I caught a ball.
I'll give him that. But also, if it was for Scary Terry giving out this 17 yards, he wouldn't have been able to chuck that ball that far.
It's a true statement.
My tight end, I'm gonna jump on you. No, you know what? I'm gonna go Otto.
Excuse me. Go who?
I'm gonna go Ottoman. From Tampa Bay.
Oh, okay. Like the Empire? There's a lot of furniture.
Yeah. Flex. I'm gonna go.
Look at me like that.
I'm gonna go Josh Downs. I'm gonna go Josh Downs.
All right.
And defense.
You put way too much thought into this.
Yes. Defense, I'm going Washington against the Giants.
All right. I already got Washington going against the Giants too, so I'm there.
And my kicker, I'm sticking with
You'd go with Buckner.
No, I'm gonna go Coop.
Okay.
Young way Coop. That's my lineup.
Oh, is it now?
Yes.
All right. You're going to come back next week. I'm going to have 138 points. Again. I'll probably lose again.
We'll see. But I think we got everything covered.
We do. I ain't got a cover on yet.
Yeah, you got a cover on. So, congratulations to you getting the win. Everybody, like I said, hope you enjoyed the show. Again, I do also like to see you every Sunday. I'm not Sunday. Every Saturday and Tuesday at 8:30. Definitely check out First Stream Podcast.
First Stream.
Last week they had the Merlin Terps coach on, and then on top of that they had I missed most of that, but I guess I got to catch some of that part of the show. And they got to talk about football and basketball with Merlin. And I'm trying to think what else. I got nothing else. I got nothing else on there. What about you?
I got nothing.
Well, again, everybody, like we're doing, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. If you have any questions, definitely hit
notification bell. Yeah. You don't ever get notified, but
yeah. If you like us, if you have any questions, we got any fantasy football questions, definitely hit us up, and we'll keep doing our thing. Other than that, y'all have a good weekend. Well, what's up? Right here, go raise them high, spread them wide. Peace.
Matt, you forgot your own closing line.
I did.